Hi everybody, and welcome to this video about how to optimize your products for keyword advertising on Alibaba.com. Let me introduce myself. My name is James and I'm a keyword advertising product manager based out of North America. Today we're going to be looking at how to optimize your products for keyword advertising and some campaign tips and tricks that will help you get success using our advertising tools. Firstly, I wanted to review how our advertising works on Alibaba.com. The first 5 positions on PC are normally sponsored links. If there are enough sellers using the tool, these top 5 links will all be what we call sponsored advertising products. That is, sellers who are bidding on keyword terms to appear at the top 5 rankings of any buyer search. On mobile, this is down to 2 positions for every 1 organic, and on the app, there is 1 position for every 3 organic. It's important in digital advertising that you rank above the fold. This is above the crease where buyers don't have to scroll lower to see your products. The higher you are, the more success you'll have at getting a conversion in the form of a click. As I said before, the top 5 positions are sponsored or ads, so it's important to set up your products so you have the best success at ranking high. To increase your conversions, it's a good idea to have great images and a clear product title here, as well as a competitive price. This will increase the chances of you getting a conversion in the form of a click. The product ratings are how a product is bounded to a keyword search term from any buyer. You'll see when you set up a campaign that there is a column denoting your product's rating against that keyword term. This is between 1 and 5 stars. If your product is 3 or under, you'll notice that you won't be able to rank in the top 5 positions. However, if you're 3 and above, then you'll be able to have the opportunity to rank in the top 5 positions. So you want to make sure that you're not 1 or 2 stars for each of those products. If you are, you'll need to go back and optimize your SKUs so that you rank 3, 4, or 5 stars in order to appear in the top 5 ranked positions. Now, promotion scores are very important, and it's a good idea to set these up properly before you start. What you want to do is first find relevant keywords to your products, and we'll go through how to do that in a second. Once you've found some relevant keywords, and you may have these from other digital campaigns off platform, such as Google or Amazon already, you can use those keywords to then put back into your product titles and the product keyword sections of each of your products. Finally, you want to add these keywords to each of your campaigns so you have the best chance at linking your products to those buyer search keyword terms. So what's the first step? You want to research which keywords will work best for your products. You can do this by clicking on the analytics section on My Alibaba and clicking on keyword analysis. Here we have a very robust tool that will help you search for relevant keywords. You can then download these keywords into Excel format for analysis and putting back into your product titles. You'll notice here that it'll self-populate with a number of keywords that it feels suit your products best, but you can also search independently for separate keywords by inputting the keyword into the top search bar there, and it will show you the competitiveness and the click-through rates and the popularity of those keywords. Once you have your keywords, the next step you want to do is put them into your titles of each of the products. Here you have 128 characters in each title that you can use, and it's a good idea to exhaust all of the 128 characters if possible. To build a really good product title, you want to have as much information that will help the buyer make a click decision as you possibly can. This could include product name, the brand, its specifications, any features, benefits, and usages of your product. Of course, the keywords are also important to put into the title. Here you can see that we have a Norwegian salmon fillet, and in the title what we've put is some certification, the keywords of seafood, Norwegian Atlantic salmon, also the size, 2 to 3 pounds, and then frozen premium seafood, which are keywords that will help bind your product to any of the key buyers' keyword searches for this product on the platform. Next step is you want to add your keywords to each of the SKUs. And you can do this by clicking on the edit function of your product section in My Alibaba, and then adding the keywords into the product name, which is the title, and then on the back end on the product keyword sections. The product keywords don't show to buyers, so you can add as many as you need here to give it the best chance of linking to buyer keyword searches. The next step is you want to then finally add these keywords into your custom campaigns. You do this in the launch flow of each of the custom campaigns. In step 3, you'll notice that there's a section to add more keywords. Click on this and it'll take you through the keyword research tool. On the right-hand side column, you'll find a section where you can add each of the keywords into your campaign. Make sure that your keywords have a 3 or above star rating here. If they don't, go back and add more keywords into your product title and the keyword section of each of the product SKUs. Another tip that we can offer is to segment your campaigns on My Alibaba by segmenting them by product category. If you sell more than one product category, it's a good idea to do this so you can separate the bid range for each of those product categories. Also, you'll be able to analyze each of the campaign success separately, so you can easily look back at your data and find out which products are performing well at what prices. Also, a lot of our suppliers use more than one type of campaign. They may use a custom campaign in addition to using our smart marketing tool. This will increase the number of times and chances you have to show your product to a potential buyer. Finally, we wanted to go over some ways to problem solve when you're having issues with our keyword marketing tool. You always need to analyze and optimize your marketing campaigns over time, but there are some common problems which you can easily fix by looking at each separate levels of the funnel. If you think about digital advertising, we start with impressions, and this is the number of views that a buyer will see your product. If they then will click on your product once it shows in a search ranking, and once they click on it, they then move through to make an inquiry or an order. What we see is some sellers have low impressions but a high click-through rate. This could possibly mean that your daily budget is too low, so you want to add more budget to increase the number of impressions that you get. You can also try using different types of campaigns, such as a smart marketing campaign, to boost the amount of impressions that you have. Another problem we see is that you get high impressions for your campaigns, but a low click-through rate. This always is normally referring a problem with your product title, or the price of your product, or the images that you have. Most buyers rely on the product images, the price, and the product title to make a decision on whether they want to click on your product. So go back, have a look at your titles, make sure they include all the keywords that are relevant, and the price is competitive. You can look at competitors' listings to get an idea of what they're doing to get their audience to click on their products. Also, you may be getting a lot of clicks from your campaigns, but not enough inquiries or sales. This normally means that the buyer hasn't felt enough credibility with your business or the product to make an inquiry or a sale. So we suggest that you go back and refine your products and the company details on your mini site to make sure that it includes all the details to boost your company's credibility with any potential buyer. Also, you could review your MOQs to see that they're not too high, and again, look at your price. Finally, if you're getting inquiries but you're not getting any orders, one thing that we find is that buyers tend to really go with sellers that get back to them very quickly. So your response time to any inquiry is super important. Buyers tend to go with sellers that respond to their inquiries within 24 hours. So try to get back to your buyers within 24 hours. It doesn't need to be with a quote, but ideally you'll have all the right product details and prices to quote that customer within that time period. Finally, use multiple channels to contact your buyer. Use the instant messaging system, use our communications tool, or if you need to, go off platform and email them directly to their email address, which can normally be found on the buyer's profile. Thanks for listening, guys. Good luck with your digital campaigns.